Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another NHL Trade Talk news update. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm here with NHLTradeTalk.com. Big news rolling out on Thursday morning. Shane Pinto, forward for the Ottawa Senators, has been suspended for 41 games for violating the NHL's gambling policies. The Ottawa Senators and Pinto have come to a mutual agreement here that this is going to be a 41 game suspension. He will not appeal the decision. Multiple reports here are that he does not need to sign a contract to play in the NHL with the Ottawa Senators until the suspension is lifted. So the qualifying offer and his current negotiations with the Ottawa Senators are somewhat of a moot point, according to Frank Seravalli, Elliot Friedman, Pierre LeBrun, and a number of other insiders that are talking about the fact that Pinto's RFA deal could pose problems for the Ottawa Senators. It doesn't sound like his cap hit would count against the Senators organization while on suspension anyway. So here's what we know so far from this story. It sounds like the NHL was caught wind of this, did an investigation. It was a third-party betting site out of the United States that picked up on Pinto's gambling activities. It does not sound like he was gambling on NHL games, just other gambling. But the NHL did send out a memo to the league and to the teams and the players over the summer talking about the consequences of gambling with involved in any sports related to being a professional hockey player, and there were major consequences associated to that. So when the Ottawa Senators learned of this, which we believe was probably a couple of weeks ago, they did ask Pinto, and Pinto agreed to kind of leave Ottawa, to try to keep it quiet, keep everything sort of hush hush and under wraps, which Pinto appreciated and liked the fact that the Ottawa Senators didn't really hold him to knowing this and then in their negotiations and things like that. So Friedman is reporting, though, there may be some rockiness here between the Senators and Pinto, and we'll see if this turns into any sort of potential trade rumors or possibility of him moving on. We don't know exactly what's going to happen here with the contract. It sounds like maybe he'll just sort of sign his qualifying offer as a gesture of good faith towards the organization, and then they'll figure this all out when the 41 game suspension is lifted. Lots to go through here, though. We're going to keep you apprised of this story as things unfold here. But it looks like this suspension is going to happen. The Ottawa Senators don't need to sign him until that suspension is lifted. They both agreed on this. He's not appealing it. So Shane Pinto, this is not the first time this happened in the NHLs, but it's been a long, long time since any player has been accused of gambling and caught and suspended or given consequence as a result of it. So now we know why Shane Pinto and the Ottawa Senators were taking so long to get anything done. This had nothing to do with them not being able to negotiate a contract or money or what Pinto wanted. It was all about the fact that the Ottawa Senators had learned that he was caught or in an investigation about gambling on sports, and they needed to sort of push this to the side until they could figure it out, and so the two sides did do that. So we'll keep you apprised on what happens here with everything else, but until next time, this has been another NHL Trade Talk News Edition on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, like and subscribe. It's been a while since we've done one of these videos, but we've got more coming throughout the season. Talk to you soon.